This is going to be the first episode of the ESU Band interview series. Today I have two special guests. They are Ken Shao, Brianna Benincasa. What's special about these guys is that they are work studies. We will talk about work studies in just a little bit, but first, briefly describe yourselves. I'll start with Ken.
Hello again, I am Ken Shao, and I am a exercise science major with a concentration in exercise physiology. I primarily play the tuba, but I have the ability to play other instruments where my expertise comes in need, like trombone for jazz or bass, and yeah.
Okay, hello, I am Brianna Benincasa. I am a freshman majoring in social work. I play flute and piccolo, and I enjoy this band as a first year student, and I can't wait to see what future years have in store for me.
Thank you guys. So our first question here, what made you join ESU? Start with Brianna first.
Okay, so ESU was basically the closest college to me, and it's convenient because I can commute back and forth and it's very affordable. And I also heard about this marching band. I was actually at a competition with my high school, and I saw you guys, and I enjoyed your show very much, and I'm like, you know what, I think I want to go to this school and see what the marching band's like. And I was welcomed from day one, and I've had nothing but awesome, positive experiences since day one.
Well, that's really cool. Ken?
I heard and came to ESU of accord of my brother, since he comes here as well as a theater major. But besides that point, I had another friend from my high school band come here and heard like many good things about ESU's band. Tried out, came and played for their high school.
That was back in 2019, right?
Yes, it was. I came and played that day, and it was really fun. I loved the energy, and it just felt just like home, so it didn't really feel much of a change, so like not really much adjusting needed to be made. And after actually experiencing the ESU band firsthand like this year in the spring, like I loved it, and yeah.
So would you say you're like happy so far to be a part of this band, part of this program?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
That's good. Like any specific memories like stick out so far? Just like specific things, just anything that rolls off your mind?
Honestly, like as a band as a whole, like we just have a lot of fun. I have like a lot of like fond memories in high school, but like being in the ESU band, like I had like honestly so many more memories made in a single semester than I've made in my whole entire high school career.
Yeah, honestly, kind of same thing as him. Like I said, from day one, I was in awe of everything here, and like beforehand, I was kind of scared. Like, oh my gosh, what? I'm a freshman. What if they're mean to me? And that was not like that at all. Like as soon as I made like my first, friendship, I'm like, oh my gosh, like they are really accepting of everybody here, and I honestly love it here. And I feel like going into the band room and playing my instrument and just working on my stuff, I feel like takes all my stresses away from life and school.
That's good. That's good. So how's being in the band program helped you out, like personally, musically, whatever?
Honestly, just like broadening my horizons. Like back in high school, we like after losing a lot of our good or uh, just like our strong players. Like we just haven't really been playing like anything too challenging. And then like after coming to ESU, like even with our small size, like we still end up playing like challenging pieces and a lot of different techniques and such that push me to work harder than before.
Oh, Brianna, what about you?
So I came from a pretty good sized competition band in high school, and going from that size to this size, I'm like, oh my gosh, like maybe we won't be able to play as much. And as soon as I got my music for the show, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm playing this. Like, I thought, oh my gosh, this is hard. And then once I got into it, I'm like, you know what, this music challenges me. And as soon as I heard like us play as an ensemble for the first time, I couldn't believe it. Like we're small but mighty. And in terms of personal experiences, like how does band help me? It helps me grow as a person and helping me to communicate with others and like when I'm performing, like talking to other people and asking them like, hey, what do you have in your music? Is it the same thing as I have? And then work on it together as opposed to kind of just practicing by myself and wondering if I'm playing the right thing or not.
So for those who don't know, our the last year's show was ska themed. We played like a lot of like impressions by the Mighty Boss Sounds. They actually did like so like newer stuff like Bad Guy, but we kind of ska-fied it, so to say. So from these guys' experience, like they said, it's been like challenging music, but they had fun with it, right? Like we always try to have fun. So kind of to the work study part, which is why I have you guys here today. What does just explain what does a work study do?
Basically, ensure we are our band directors, Dr. Brian Hodge's right hand man or men. We basically help out around the band room, helping to either set up stuff or just do what little or big projects that Dr. Hodge has assigned for us. At the moment, he has us taking inventory and cleaning out and categorizing the music library that we have. Yeah.
Have anything to add to that, Brianna?
Yeah, he pretty much explained it pretty well. I'll just kind of say what work study means to me, though. Honestly, just working to help Dr. Hodge and whatever he needs, we're here for him for. And not only that, but we're a team. So we help each other out. Like if someone's having trouble with inventory or something, or something like that, I'll go over and look on it. And if I don't know the answer, ask the next person. If all three of us, don't know the answer, go to Hodge about it. Like we work together collaboratively, and I like that part about it because, like, if I was working by myself, I probably wouldn't get everything done in one semester. I feel like if and when we do work as a team, we'll get more done.
So I can definitely, I would like to say like from what I've seen, just like so far, I would say like you said, you guys work together on that stuff, and I would say even more personally, you guys will kind of be there for each other, just like whether one's having a bad day, like right?
Yeah.
You kind of also kind of lead into like my next question here. So my next question has, how has being work study kind of affected you as a person? Like stronger work ethic as one of your, just as an example, but like how would you say it's affected you?
I feel like it kind of pushes me to kind of like what you said, to work harder and to be that better version of myself. Before coming into the work study position, I was just kind of like I'll help out with the truck once in a while. But, you know, as this semester started, I'm like, you know what, I need to kick it into gear a little bit. I need to help my fellow work studies out and be a good work study and, like I said, help them out as best as I can and balance school and life.
I would like to say like the quote from our like the band's previous work study, Michael Shen. In his exact words, like the work studies put out fires before they happened. Uh, well, with that being said, like we we will basically how would you like we will basically try to like tackle on a problem before uh, like actual rehearsals happen or before we play a game. We would be taking all of the equipment from fine arts and down to wherever we're playing. Either it's at Ableloft for open houses or at Kaler for basketball games, and even in the fall for football games. Without us, all that equipment won't be there, and the band can't really play. I feel like I strayed away from the question. So, what was the actual question?
The question again was like, how does being work study affect you? Like, whether it's like, like I said, a stronger work ethic, something like that.
Yeah, I'll say that. Like, it definitely gave me like a lot more sense of responsibility within the band. So it's like even though I am like not really a freshman, but a freshman to the band and stuff, I'm on quote unquote a newer member, and I'm being thrusted into this position gives me a sense of pride and responsibility of that I'm trustworthy to be put in this position to like basically help out the band.
Also part of that question, what do you kind of hope to gain from being a work study for the next 3 or 4 years for both of you guys?
I kind of hope to gain a little like more confidence. I feel like, you know, if I work more and I work harder, I'm gonna gain more confidence and I'm gonna take more pride in myself. Like, yeah, you know, a lot of schoolwork right now and all that, but you know, I'm trying my hardest to kind of, like I said, balance that out with the work study. And I feel like just personally being around Ken and Lucas, I feel comfortable around them and I feel like I can talk to them if I have, you know, something like if I have a problem with something like in my personal life or whatever. I feel like I can 100% go to them, and I feel like I'll, like I said, grow not only in my work ethic but also be able to trust others.
There's not really much I am looking for in gaining. I just love being in the band, and well, like honestly, I just like want to help out the best I can while I am here.
And basically that last question, like anything you want to tell our viewers, maybe future work studies when they come here, if they come here.
I'll just like to say, like, even though if you do end up becoming work studies, don't let uh, don't let like people push you around just because you are work studies. Like, you do have your own opinion to uphold. Like, I would say, like, definitely this semester and definitely last semester, there were a lot of miscommunications when it comes to uh, personal instruments and such. Um, Most people, like, you are in college and you should be responsible for your own instrument, unless otherwise, uh, like unless if like some other implication like comes forth, like you're in a class or like some or you are running a bit late, then that's definitely understandable. But like with the truck, how can I put it? It's like very little people help. So I just want to say, like, uh, how am I gonna put this?
Be truthful. Be truthful, man.
Like, if people aren't willing to help, then you should not feel obligated uh, to take their instrument. Like, they should be responsible for their own. They are an adult, right? They are in college. They are an adult. They should not always rely on the work study to do their job. You already have a lot of work on your hand when it comes to schoolwork and your work study work. You should not be having more work on your plate than there already is. So definitely, if any future members end up becoming work studies, they should uphold their own morals and such. Don't be pushed around. Don't like pushed around.
They're not gonna. Well, members are most likely not gonna bully you. If they
Yeah.
do, please say something. Please.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, so my advice to future work studies, not everything is going to be perfect. Let's say you mess up on something with inventory, like you write down a wrong number. It's okay to make mistakes. We're all human beings, and mistakes are gonna happen. The most important thing to do is to be a real person and say, hey, I messed up, and let's learn from it, and let's move on. Like I said, we're all human beings, we make mistakes. And lastly, to feed off of what Ken said, be proud of yourself. Be proud of the work that you do, and don't let anyone push you around.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you both for taking the time out of your day. I know, obviously, being work study is very busy. So again, thank you for taking the time out of the day. It was very, very, very interesting conversation. I know I learned a lot. I hope the viewers did learn a lot too. So with that, that's going to be the end of our first episode of the ESU Bands interview series. Going to do the typical YouTube, Instagram, all of that stuff. So like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever you got to do for that. So until next time, bye. Peace.